This is basically what do you call this, zero interest rate behavior? I mean, like, basically,
Yeah.
That is literally Wall Street.
I had to really dig to find some interesting things that are in our wheelhouse to talk about. But the big news that is today, and it gets into one of my favorite conspiracy theories in crypto over the last couple of years, is the Crocodile of Wall Street case, or the crypto couple, I suppose. You guys any familiar with this case at all? Or briefly recap it.
Recap. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so the full backstory goes back many years. It's one of the first major exchange hacks, Bitfinex, which is still one of the world's largest crypto exchanges. It's the exchange most closely associated with the stablecoin Tether. They're corporately entwined. So, but they were hacked to the tune of several $100 million, which it was taken in Bitcoin at the time. So now the amount of Bitcoin that was stolen at that point is worth
4.5 billion.
Correct, which makes it, when it was seized and found in the Dropbox account of one of the people that pled guilty today, the largest seizure of money by any government ever in history. In any single case, like, it's
They
never
say crime doesn't pay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, government made out like a bandit. Ha.
Nice one.
Literally.
I like that. That's good.
So
That's good.
there's a lot of things that make this story interesting. I think the one, I mean, this would be just another exchange hack. Even numbers aren't really that sexy in crypto anymore. When you're talking about billions of dollars, it doesn't really make a blip on the radar. But when I have Sohail play, you got the clip ready? When I have Sohail play this clip, you're going to remember who it is I'm talking about.
Are we supposed to do background voices for this?
No, you will be too stunned to speak. So this is the wife's rapper name, Razzle Khan.
I like those sunglasses.
Yeah, and she fancied herself.
Russell Khan, the Versace better win. Come real far, but don't know where I'm heading. Motherfucking crocodile of Wall Street. Silver on my fingers and boots on my
This is basically what do you call this, zero interest rate behavior? I mean, like, basically,
Yeah.
That is literally Wall Street.
I think this is the next agency representing
Okay, wait,
Anheuser-Busch too. So
What did I just see? What's going on?
This is exactly
I'm so confused.
everybody's reaction. So nobody knew who this person was until her and her husband were arrested. I mean, like, a few people did. She would show up at
the
conferences.
good criminals
and stuff
are
like
always
that.
the quietest. Everybody knows
But
that.
that's not quiet.
Oh, yeah.
This was like her entire
Literally
TikTok
That's
That's why,
channel.
that's why she's not. a criminal.
Yeah.
Is there any way
Wait,
I
is
can
that me?
unsee this?
Next to her?
It's not.
The blue shirt is
That would be funny, actually.
You know what's great about that? I mean, you see people filming like that on the streets of New York all the time. You have no idea. You don't care. You're thinking they're just TikToking. Who cares who they are? I did something similar yesterday. I had a check that actually arrived for a client's rollover from retirement. It was a big check and came in regular mail. I'm like, it's like, I guess I'll just bring it, deposit at a branch.
Did
right?
you have to go to the bank? Did
So
you have to
I
leave early
actually-
so you had to go to the bank in
I
person?
put on my flip flop. I looked like a homeless person walking into this branch office, and I
Our
was like,
crypto guy.
"I need a deposit." And they're just staring at me like, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "I just hid in plain sight, just dressed like a scumbag,
Yeah.
and made a deposit for a huge check." And they're just like looking at me. All right,
Yeah.
see you later.
Yeah. You got a suspicious activity report filed on you yesterday.
yeah.
For sure.
So this kind of goes back to media and the importance. So did she tell on herself? Is this what's going on right now?
So the rest of the story is they found this. They did some very elaborate, supposedly some very elaborate money laundering. Up until today, it wasn't known that the husband was the man behind the hack. It was just thought that they were involved in the laundering of the funds from the hack, the proceeds from the hack. I was of the opinion that it was even like a deeper than that. I thought they might have been framed because the man is well, she's obviously not competent at anything. Like she's not even competent at rapping. She's just, you know, she's
Wait,
just.
that wasn't good.
I think that slapped. I'm
Oh.
sorry. That's
You got to
fire.
watch more.
It's
You're
I-
not-
it actually looks like a parody of a song of. It
This is-
almost looks like it's
it
comedy.
It feels a little bit like the Allen fathers doing their raps for their daughters' dance days.
this is
It kind of reminds me of
Like
Weird
Rebecca
Al.
Black. I was gonna say, but
Weird
yeah.
Al when he used to do the Michael Jackson parody.
Rebecca Black and Weird Al, which I've learned from you, Dina,
Sorry.
are both awesome.
Love
so
Weird Al.
not bad
Weird
comparisons.
Al's
He
great.
didn't know either one of those.
So at any rate,
No.
the husband, on the other hand, is a actually fairly well accomplished cybersecurity expert. And the way in which he got caught with it was that the wallet.dat file, which is the file that is generated by some older Bitcoin wallets, was found in his Dropbox through just like kind of a random, because the feds like to peek into your cloud storage every once in a while if they suspect you of something, and they just found the big pile of money that he stole, the biggest pile of money ever stolen by the inflated rates, sitting in his Dropbox, which to me doesn't match up, right?
Right.
Like I was thinking, okay,
Yeah,
he
it
was
sounds like a
framed,
setup.
but it's the feds, so he's going to plea out because you can't win against the feds, and they were holding his wife, who clearly had nothing to do with any of this, as sort of like a strong arm tactic, like they did with me, right? So that was my whole theory on this thing, and today he comes out and says, not only did I launder funds like the Fed said, I was the person who hacked Bitfinex in the first place and
But
took
maybe
all
he
the
was
funds.
just saying that because that's what you're supposed to say, and that's how you get a little bit less.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
It's hard to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe it was AI generated that he admitted that he
No,
had
not
done
yet. Like 3 more days, and then
it. Three more
because
days.
it moves faster. 2 more weeks, and then yeah,
I say it was all done in the name of love.
Yeah.
we're gonna turn this into a documentary. We're gonna have on Hulu.
Netflix
Oh,
has
is
already
it
optioned
actually?
their
Oh my
story.
God.
They've already
Oh,
optioned their
wow.
story.
They're
That's
gonna make her out to
fantastic.
be she was the true mastermind skipping away. It's like
Not
the road
skipping.
goes on forever. She drives downtown in her new Mercedes Benz, and he goes to the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna make it that one.
Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.